I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is the industry's best kept secret. And I've said this for probably about 3 years now. It's still not in a ton of dealership lots, and I don't quite know why. So if you guys can, drop some comments and interact with us. Let's get this thing pumped out to the public. But today we have got a beautiful front living fifth wheel for you. It's got a half bath that also has a washer and dryer in it, which is really nice. And then you got enough room in the kitchen for the big boys to be out there cooking. It's the 2027 Columbus 389 FLEH. The reason why I say it's the best kept secret in the industry is it's one of the best built fifth wheels in the industry, and you're not paying the premium price, of the name. It doesn't have a big Montana badge, or anything like that going on. This thing says Columbus. They're making about 500 a year. They're fairly priced, and they're built at a pace that allows them to really take care. They also do some things that you're not really going to see, like up in the slide. Instead of using, like some sort of tape to do, the corners, they're actually using Mylar, which is a little bit more expensive there for you. And you can, hook it up and get it ready to go. So they do the right things. They're also one of the best for head height in the industry as well. So it's pretty darn cool. I definitely encourage you to look up them or River Ranch as well, is going to be a sister product. And now I think it's either Puma Mesa or Puma One, whatever they're calling it. But man, okay, so you got your slide out over here for your eating, and then you got all your seating and eating, and then you got your cooking right over here with your residential sized appliances. I mean, you got the big old 4-top burner. What do you guys think here of this kitchen style? I think it's pretty darn cool. That's what I was saying about the big boy stuff, is when you're in here, it just feels nice and roomy. I'm 6 foot, 320 pounds, a big, beautiful RV loving man, baby. And I need my space. So my butt's on the oven right now. And you can see you got moving and grooving room. So you're doing some dishes. You're hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you flip around and you grab the next pot all right here, which I think is pretty darn cool. So let me spin this back around here. Another thing that I really like, and we'll get back to down here where I'll open up all the drawers like usual. But you have this little, what do fancy people call that? Like an egress or something? I don't know what fancy people call it, but it's like a gap right there. It's like a window without the window. But you have the ability to see inside and out, so you're still part of the party. I actually really like the couch being up in that front cap. How do you guys feel about it? You're also going to see that you got the ability to, to seat a couple extra people. You also can pull this out. Now it makes a little bit of extra sleeping. The head height on this is probably going to be one of the tallest upper deck slides in the game. I'm pretty sure it is the tallest. They have a patent for that 7-foot tall, roof. As you might have seen Mr. Willie down there, plant manager at Plant 410, making lemonade. He does daily tours, by the way, if you ever want. It's the only GM in the game that I've ever known to actually take you on a live tour of the plant just because you want to. So I definitely think you should take advantage of that. You got yourself a little half Dracula, full Dracula to stop the old skin from sizzling. You also see that it's got this nice little covering on it too that feels nice with the cloth there. So you got a little two-tone action. But the tall folks out there should really enjoy this brand. You're also going to get more sun as a result. You can see the windows are a little bit larger there too as well. They went with the cloth instead of that pleather material. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. And then, of course, you have a room for, maybe like a cup right over there on either side, which is pretty darn snazzy. Window outlets inside your storage, so a great place for all your wife's books. So she's having a good time, you're having a good time. Maybe you want to sit down and watch the game. You can see it's not going to be stopping you. There's nothing stopping that view. But I think cosmetically it adds to the kitchen, and back here it lifts the TV up so it's at a more enjoyable viewing angle. And then, of course, you got your fireplace there to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. The floor is a neutral enough color to not offend anybody, but it's dark enough to where you're going to be hiding some dirt. So I think that's pretty darn cool. And then over here, you got more windows. You got a little storage instead of taller windows too. So that way, since it's going to be on the non-camp side, maybe you got less nosy eyes peeking in for you. You got an emergency exit, pull, push, and plop a Runesky, baby, and you are good to go. But I also like how there's no vents in the floor. Everyone's talking about the vents in the floor here. You don't see that. You got the heat pumping right there. You got the electric heat there, saving you on propane. And then you have this nice blue color as well, which I think looks really good. But I don't know. As far as value is concerned, what have you seen that this misses? I'm confused on where this is not beloved by all. I've been saying it about Columbus and then River Ranch because I didn't know they came out of the same place when I was originally saying it. But for the last like 5 years, I've been saying it's the best kept secret. Then they got my boy Willie on there, meeting all the crew. They got good reps. They got one of the best plant managers in the game, the best engineer in the game. Why not give him a chance, baby? So right here, you got yourself your Magic Chef. So it's a little microwave action. You know what to do there. It's got potato mode, everything that you need. Life is good. 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings, and you got enough room to cook a turkey in that bad boy. Open that up. You can see you got plenty of storage. You also have your pop-up power tower right there, which is going to be nice, which is going to be boom, boom, and USB Universal C. Place where you can put your flour and your sugar. My grandma had one of those. Funny. Good old banana. Banana. I used to say she was 5'4" or 3 foot. I said what I said. She's 4'16", runs a 7'3" That's a vertical leap, 2 inches. Nah. Right here you have your stainless steel undermounted bowl. Again, we're hitting the dishes again. Hitting those dishes from all angles twice. You got to rewash those dishes because I don't have the memory capacity to remember that I did that part way through. And then right here, look at that. You got the little octopus doodad just waiting to, hang some keys on me. This is where you control all your AC. And then here are into the half bath for the guests, which I think is pretty darn nice. It's pretty darn snazzy and pinkies up. I mean, you got the dryer, you got the washer, you got all your hookups. You could also just, not have them in there if you don't want, and use this as a just a big old closet if you need the extra space. Like if you're bringing the grandkids with you every time, might be a good thing, but I don't think it's hurting anybody. A backlit mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. Open that sucker up, and then you have your stainless steel bowl down here as well. And this has, notice it's got shut-off valves too, there for the water, and you got the porcelain foot flush throne with the old steamer stink sucker 3000, up there on the roof as well. Fuse box right here by the stairs. You also have all your control panel for all your slide outs and your awnings. As you come into the bedroom, you can see it's meant for the big boys. So just like that extra slide height, the extra ceiling height up in the front living, it's got the same feel back here into the bedroom. Obviously, you got a place where you can, hang all your clothes, but it's also got that black glass insert, which I think gives a nice little mirrored reflective to it, which is pretty cool. Nice little added touch there. And again, hands-free, and it's not going to be slamming, so you're not clanging and banging when, somebody comes in there and they're shutting something. Maybe your wife can't get mad at you because you're making too much noise, and then she'll call you Ferdinand the Bull for a couple of years. You can avoid that situation with the soft close right there. Because, even though they say it doesn't hurt your feelings, even though you say it, you don't like to be called Ferdinand the Bull every time you get up and walk around. But I am kind of like Ferdinand the Bull. I actually like what she says. That's funny. It's like flirting over me doing something stupid. It actually is a really good way for me to get out of trouble when I probably should be getting in trouble, because I'll break something and then she'll be like, "Oh, Ferdinand." And I'll be like, "Well, that's your big Ferdinand the Bull." And I'll smooch her. Ooh, bulls love kisses. All right, you got the bathroom Maroonski, baby. If you are a big boy or a big lady, you're going to be happy with this here in the Columbus, meant for the bigger folk. Now, right here, I'm 6 foot, maybe 6'1" with the Birkenstocks. Doesn't know. I won't know until I go to the doctor again. I don't know when that'll be. But you got about 6'6", maybe 6'7" of head clearance here. You can see I'm fitting in here just fine. You got room for, we'll give this a 1.7 on the Roundy rating scale. 1.6, I don't want to get too crazy, and a 1.9 on the flat scale. I think the only reason why I'm docking it, I don't think 2 people are going to want to shower in here because of this little insert over there, but it would be a 2 without that, which I think actually adds value because now you're shaving your legs. You're sitting down to figure stuff out. Baby. Yeah, pretty darn cool. I'll tell you, I'm feeling a little wonky. I can feel myself being different than normal. I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm here at the show. I drove a bunch of hours. And then everyone's just so nice. That just kind of gets to your head a little bit. You start feeling funky because people are recognizing you. And they're saying how much they love you. And it feels good, but also makes your head feel weird too at the same time. So 2027 Columbus, 389 FLH, baby. So like I said, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. You got things like slide toppers here on this one. You're going to get dual awning, so pretty much from this slide all the way out is one big shade maker, which is nice. It also has some really, really great storage here in the back that I'll show you, in just a second. They're also going to be using, that new slider system. That's going to be that Slim Rack Plus. The MoreRide pin box, so it helps you out with that chucking and bucking. When you're driving down the road, it gives you a little bit of cushion right there so you won't feel some of that. So you're going to be a little bit more comfortable. Again, like I said, best kept secret in the game, baby. Just keep adding in value. That's the goal. Value piece, value piece, value piece. You got pre-cut for a generator if you'd like. And then you have your hydraulic jacks and a place where you can put a couple different batteries. Let's open up this thing. You got your propane bottle there. And then you got your kind of like a mini pass-through storage. It's nothing crazy. Normally something like this would be something that wouldn't make me that happy, because what can you put in there? You maybe like a picnic table, a couple boxes, maybe your sewer hose, something like that. Not the sewer hose, but the box. But the reason why it doesn't upset me is because you have this absolutely massive back area. They're also using the Road Tech there too as well. But I mean, look at this. That makes up for anything up in the front. This is incredible area back here. Ton of storage. I'm going to guess you can put, it's probably got about a 14 on the Roundy rating scale back here. And then you have your, the 2 outlets and your cable TV hookup there as well. You also got the slam latch doors there too. And notice that it's going to be a metal clip there, which I like. So again, they're not cheapening out, where most brands, quite frankly, are. So right here, you got a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. You also got the backup camera prep and your towing package. So 3,000-pound tow rating, 300-pound hitch rating, and then you got the 2-inch towing receiver. So I won't open up that back door because it's going to be locked, much like the other ones over here as well. But you just saw what we were looking at. Your sewer and whatnot is going to be on that Y. So that's going to be nice for you. So that way everything kind of drains into one area. Just makes life a little bit easier. And then you have your hot water heater right there as well with your 50 amp connection over there. Well, they got the new Kurt stuff too. I don't know much about that. I'm going to have to learn about that. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, that's interesting to have it on the door. I kind of like that because mine's kind of in an inconvenient spot, but I like the fact that you can sit there and you can walk almost all the way out to here and catch a good view on either side, which I think is nice. But all right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2027 Columbus 389 FLH. Have a great day. See ya. Mama, if you're watching, I love you.